Movie review number 1399 is Oh Hi. Oh Hi. That is the name of the movie. Oh Hi is a 2025 movie directed by Sophie Brooks. I saw this movie on August 3rd, 2025 at AMC Newport on Levee 20 in Newport, Kentucky. So, this movie is about Iris and Isaac, who are a couple who have been dating for some time, and they decide to have their first romantic getaway together. They do pick up some strawberries, and they head to this house that is away from their home, and the house has a pool, and the house is very elaborate. It is a nice house. And Iris and Isaac are definitely having a good time, especially Iris, who dreams of having a boyfriend and maybe something even further. And she might have that with Isaac. Things seem to be going good until Isaac tells Iris that he is not looking for a serious relationship. Iris hears this and she is heartbroken, and she is confused why Isaac said this to her after they are going on a romantic getaway together. He is bringing to her his reasons why he doesn't want to be in a serious relationship, and he just thought that they were just having fun. Or Iris is now heartbroken, and she is determined to have Isaac fall in love with her. Of course, what Iris does next basically she goes way too far enough for her to commit a crime. She handcuffs Isaac to the bed, and she is not going to let him go until Isaac falls in love with Iris. So for the next 12 hours or 24 hours, Iris does whatever she can to make Isaac fall in love with her. When that doesn't work, Iris decides to have some help from her friend and her boyfriend. And so they try to figure out a way to get Isaac either to fall in love with Iris or try to figure out a way for Isaac to not remember what happened. Because, of course, what Iris is doing is a crime, and Iris could report her to the police. So the question is, what will happen to Isaac, or Iris for that matter? I thought it was a pretty good movie. Despite the fact what Iris did in the later half of the movie, she still has a good heart, and she is determined to win Isaac back. Of course, Isaac doesn't really want to be in a serious relationship. Of course, if Isaac had those feelings, maybe he should have said something to Iris before they went on this trip. But what Iris does makes her commit a crime. But anyway, I thought it was a pretty good movie. So this movie has Molly Golden as Iris, Wilton Ruhrman as Isaac, Geraldine Fasrofian portrays Max, who is Iris's best friend. John Reynolds portrays Kenny, who is Max's boyfriend. David Cross portrays Steve, who is Iris and Isaac's neighbor. And Polly Draper portrays Iris's mother. So, this movie is a movie about love and relationships, and how when two people are in a relationship, how how a relationship can go from being good to having some mixed feelings about whether or not they actually want to be with each other. Of course, that's for the first part of the movie. The second part is completely different, as Iris kind of kidnaps Isaac to the bed, and she won't let him go until Isaac falls in love with her. Of course, despite Iris's attempts, all of this fails, and Isaac thinks of Iris as more crazy than ever. in a bad way. And when Max and Kenny get involved, that basically puts them as accomplices to the situation. So Isaac could report all three of them. So Iris, Max, and Kenny are trying to figure out a plan to get out of this mess because Iris isn't really sure if she will really want Isaac anymore after what Isaac says to Iris at some points in the movie. Don't get me wrong, Iris still has feelings for Isaac, but let's just say things may be different near the end of the movie than they were at the beginning. But this is a lesson to all relationships and on all couples. If you don't want to be with your partner, please tell them early on. Don't wait when you're on this getaway trip to tell them that you're not interested. I don't think what happens in this movie will happen to you, but still, just be honest with each other. If you don't want to be in a relationship, just say so. And not during your getaway trip. That was a bad move on Isaac. But what Iris does is way worse. But still, I thought it was a pretty good movie. I definitely recommend it. So that's my movie review of Oh Hi. Please enjoy from this movie review. Alright, goodbye.